the bumble with the B, huh? Bzz. If I told you once, I told you twice. QB.
Baby, want no smoke with me.
Yo, you know what it is. It's your girl, the Queen of Coverage, and I had to invite my bros to come sit down for some tough talks. We're here to talk about men's mental health. So really, we're going to deep dive into so many different things, but I wanted to give them the opportunity to express themselves and to be heard on some topics and interesting conversations that are a little more difficult for us to have in our communities. So we're going to get it started first with, there's a viral video that went crazy with Kevin Gates. And did y'all see that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so like basically he was just talking about how men suffer in silence. And there's some statistics and some things we definitely gonna get into, but I just want to touch on that first and we're gonna go ahead and just let it spiral from there. So I'm gonna let one of y'all go ahead and jump out there real quick. Like, what does that mean? Like, what is he talking about for us women to understand?
Yo, right now is a great time in history. It's a great space because men, and I'm gonna speak to us black men, are finally in this space where we can finally identify that we have had traumas from issues that we have had to deal with in our younger years till now. And we're finally in the space where we could be comfortable actually knowing that we actually got real feelings. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
niggas real toxic.
Like, yeah, like
you feel me? We real toxic.
It's a great space to be in because it's new.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? This is a new space because men have never been in that space to be able to say like, yo, I got emotions and feelings, but I ain't. I still don't mean that I could be played with. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you feel what I'm saying? But it just means like, yo, I'm human. You feel me? Like, I really feel. You feel me? Like, I think that like, so when he was saying like, we have had suffered in silence.
For a long time.
For a long time. Since time.
Basically,
you feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
Because it's more of a, think about it like this, right? If you go somewhere, right, and you outside and you see a whole security team is presented real nice, everything is real sophisticated, right? And you really comfortable, you feel what I'm saying? Like you at a soiree, you speaking, and let's just say that you see the security go in a panic, right? Like you don't see any of the people go in a panic, but you see the security go in a panic. What do you think that's gonna make the people do?
Panic.
Right, because the security is really like their line of defense.
Correct.
Between them and whatever is coming towards them. So if the security is panicking, then that means that something is really wrong.
Whatever
right?
type of danger. Yeah.
Right. So for men, as we're taught to protect. In order to protect, you have to be that rock that's firm. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't. If we go, oh my goodness. This is about to go crazy. Then imagine what the rest of the household does with that kind of energy. You feel what I'm
That's a lot of pressure.
It's like, put it like this. If a man's always worried about everything, like if you dealing with somebody, a man just, you feel me? You feel like you gotta, like, damn, I'm supposed to be worried about shit or how I'm about to, if this nigga, you feel like he can't protect you or he can't, cause he just constantly, you feel me, always, like
having to provide.
Yeah, you feel me?
Man, we put it like that for real. Like
that shit, you gonna look at it like you gonna look at it. When you gonna look at it, you not gonna expect that from you. Feel me? You gonna be looking at it like you gotta take care of this nigga for real.
But our upbringing is that. Like we are taught to be that.
Yeah. Real
like,
shit.
So when it's like when you are trained to be the guy, like you don't really think about yourself because you worry about everybody else, right? You know what I'm saying? So for us, it's unusual for somebody to come to us and make it about us. When I say us, about me, right?
And is that uncomfortable?
Yeah. It's uncomfortable for me because now I gotta really sit back and think about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like most of the time, men, like even if they ain't preconditioned, because some people grow up without no father,
right?
But they know how to. Naturally, they just know they supposed to provide and protect.
Real question: who in here grew up with their father?
I did.
In the household.
I did.
In the household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had my stepfather. My father wasn't there.
Okay.
My pops, we was in and out.
Oh, yeah. Me and
so,
my father.
You know what I mean?
You know,
I had a great mom.
That was my dog,
though.
though.
Dad, but my pops was still, you know what I mean? But We ain't grow up in the same house.
I ain't gonna care. I just made up with my pops though. Like last year, I was just on some like, I just had to came on some humble shit and just had to talk with him. I wasn't fucking with him. That nigga left me high and dry like hella times though. Like on some serious, like my nigga on some type shit.
And so, see, when we talk about abandonment issues, and we talk about, you know, trust issues, and then we put that on top of all the pressures that you just mentioned, like, it's almost inherited. And it's almost like, you know, you guys are suffering before you even get a chance to even think about it.
Yeah, it's like even with me,
they
right?
precondition men to be a certain way anyway.
You know what fuck
Like-
me up?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, men grow up, even the toys that we play with, you know what I mean, as a kid. We got little power drills, we got little cars, guns. We already taught. Women, when they little girls for real, they taught get the prettiest dress.
babies,
You feel me? They manifesting their dream life.
houses.
You know what I mean? So like,
program
they
that shit,
already
houses,
it's already like that. So when you get
family.
older, and it's like when you break it down, you don't realize even boys in sports, we just taught to win. It don't matter what's going on. We just gotta have more points than that person for real.
You gotta be
than this
top dog.
person. So when you get into a relationship, like with certain
here we go.
like females, because it be like they don't be wanting to hear that shit because it's like you're supposed to be emotional available for me when I'm sick because I'm your woman, but it's just like so I gotta take on your shit and my shit.
And they don't realize we internalize that shit.
You feel me? And like
You know what I'm saying?
But also though, us guys, like I'm gonna put this out there early, like a lot of the reasons why we be clashing is because we trying to figure out these emotions, we trying to figure out our shit. And at the same time, we still not happy with where we are at in our personal life. You feel me? And that have a lot to do with how we interact and speak with our women because they right there to catch the, like it's like as soon as you know, like if you catch like if I just say you got a glove on, you feel what I'm saying, and you know you catch a fastball with playing baseball and that shit hit, but it hurt the glove, but at the same time your hand catch that motherfucker, you the glove when that shit coming. But sometimes that shit hit, that shit affect your woman too, you feel me?
Yeah.
And we feel me, sometimes we got, you know what I mean? But it be because we still, you feel me?
And to pay
Because
back
you still
off
care.
of that.
But it's because we care, but we also dealing with the fact that we
The
just
struggle.
finding out that our parents didn't know everything.
Yeah,
You
but-
feel
so
me?
look,
That's the thing.
So look,
like,
to piggyback off of what both of y'all just said, right?
Go ahead.
So in my upbringing, my first 12 years of life, I grew up with my mom,
Okay.
right? So it came a point in time, because, you know, mom, women are nurturers, right?
Right.
So that's all I know. I know the nurturing side of a human being. Well, I got tired of certain shit going on in my life. So I said, yo, you know what? I need that masculine because I'm a man. So for my 12th birthday, I ain't want no gifts. I ain't want to go out. I ain't want to hang. My mother asked me what I wanted. I said, yo, I want to move with my pops. Like, send me to my dad or I'm out of here. Like, I gotta go. And the reason being is because I got the nurturing side. That's cool. But now I need to know what it is to be able to defend it for myself, to articulate when I'm in a room, how to handle myself when I'm outside on the street. I can't learn that from no woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I know some real strong women from the street.
And look, and when I say
I
that,
get it, though.
When I say that, I'm not saying that you can't learn from women, but it's just certain basic instincts of a man that
you right.
you can't, like,
You right.
there's certain things that a woman can't tap into a man mind frame.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So being is like that. When I got to my dad's house and he saw the structure that I was having, and I
Okay.
bought it, he said, "Oh no, fuck that."
He knew exactly how to insert.
I'm gonna change this about you. You go out here, you gonna address certain situations this way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, I'm 32 now. So from 12 on up, my mind frame went from nurturing, right? I'm gonna put a quotation on that, to
Survival.
now I'm a man. Like, I know what it is. I know what to look for when I'm outside by myself, right? That being, now I got both. I got a balance. But when you even still with them, because of certain things of experience, because when you talk about mental health is like a trifecta, right? Mental health can be caused by your experience, your the ties to the family. You know what I mean? We gotta break certain ties and your
Generational
family,
curses.
generational curses, and the shit that you go through just in life in general.
Right.
Right? So you got all those parts, right? Then you gotta figure out, okay, but damn, like, if I'm supposed to be the guy, because if you're the guy, I'm pretty sure Logan, everybody here, you the go-to guy for everybody to come vent to,
For sure.
right? So now you sitting here, and as a human being, even though we don't want to, we don't intend on doing it, it's 4 of y'all, right? Y'all can tell me 4 different things. Yo, by the time I leave this door, I done internalize all 4 of y'all shit, including what the fuck I got going on personally.
Right.
No, every day though.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
So
every day
so
somebody
now-
else got something else going on. Every day.
I love that. I love that. So here's the question then that I have. So we spoke of the relationship, I'll say with other, father figures and men that we've had in our life. It comes back. There was something that you said that made me think about what Azealia Banks had said, and she had asked the question like, why do black men hate each other?
We don't, man.
I don't
That's not even a real thing.
I don't think black
man.
men hate each other.
Okay.
It's just the society wants us to hate each other.
Real shit.
Man,
you gotta look at it.
We the
Bro, they
only
play through the
people.
music.
We are allowing. We keep doing this as
like
a
this
whole
program
sometimes.
shit.
We let people determine what.
No, we allow the least of us be the representation of the mass of us.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like when you look at it from how the media portrays it, that's what we allow. If you around me and you in my inner circle, we not on none of that.
No.
All that extra gangster tough, we not on none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like we bro, relax. Like we out here to get paid, to have fun.
So how do you handle somebody that, like, let's say like you said, you all agree that you're the go-to guy. So when somebody comes to you like, and they like, yo, I gotta talk, and it's like, one, what's the coping mechanisms or, the coping substances typically, like, that's always, everybody out here knows that's always a factor, right? We can all name different things, right? We don't have to. But, like, the fact that it seems that you are always given that role, then when that person comes to you, what are you saying to them? So, because we're talking about mental health, so the question that I have is, how are you being positively impactful to your bro that is coming to you? Or are you able to? Do you feel like it's too much pressure for you? Do you feel like they should seek therapy as opposed to coming to you?
There's no pressure
You
at
should
all.
always push your people to go to therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with therapy.
I
You
don't
feel
really
what I'm
agree with therapy like that though, because
Okay.
most therapists, in
I done went to therapy.
in my opinion and in my experience,
I don't
every
even fuck
therapist that
with
I ever been to for real is like they didn't really go through it, so it's like I don't feel like it's
can't relate,
organic.
Yeah.
But it ain't.
You getting paid to tell me what you read. Like I don't. That's I
Yeah,
can't.
but when you really think about it though, that is the most logical thing that we really need. Because when we take a second to really take all of the pride, the anger, the real emotion out of what we saying, you feel what I'm saying? And we actually just take the notes, it don't be adding up all the time. You feel what I'm saying? It don't. Like, it's hella niggas over the jail right now that'll tell you that what they did was not worth it. You feel what I'm saying? For them to sit in the jail right now. You feel what I'm saying? Because it didn't add up. But in the moment, it looked like it added up. It didn't even have to connect. It just looked like it did. So niggas went and jumped on it. But for us, bro, we've been misled for so long. You feel what I'm saying? We've been misled for so long. It's still brothers learning today that they can cry. You feel what I'm saying? It's still brothers learning that today. So there's no way in the world, and if you don't want your kid to be nowhere near what we got going on, we gotta figure out how to discuss with somebody that didn't go through it, that can give us a whole nother perspective.
And it's crazy you said that, right? Because part of my childhood, right? I'm an emotional person. I can admit that.
You're a Cancer.
I'm in tune with everything, whether it's I'm happy, I'm sad, or I'm in between. I don't give a fuck. And if you know me personally, I'm gonna express that shit through and through. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. There's no in between. Now growing up, I'm taught.
But that's not the funny thing, and that's the issue.
Like everybody is an emotional person.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
nothing-
Cap, yo.
Bro,
You know,
But
yo,
people don't want to admit that.
Yo, real shit.
They don't want to.
But
They don't want to
it's
admit.
not even
Yo.
the fact that whether you not it or not. It's about having the space to be it if you wanted to.
And
If you
at halftime we don't.
if that's not it, then that's cool.
Yeah,
you don't
but
have
I don't
to
know
be.
how, though.
But that's the
Because-
thing. The first thing you do is identify that there's a space for you to be. Once you can realize that there's a space for you to be, then you fill out how to fill in the space. But you have to first identify that there's a space for you to be who the fuck you want to be, how you feel, and be able to express it with no issues. Because if nobody got issue, you a man. You stand on how you
Exactly.
feel and what you say. But how you feel is how you feel. And what you do is what you do. What you
Right.
do is what make you a man. How you feel is what make you a person. You feel what I'm saying?
I love
Like,
that. I love
Facts.
that. I
Oh,
really do
shit.
love that. So, in terms of the household,
That's fast.
That's a good ass
Yeah.
point.
I really love
Can't
that.
argue with that.
In terms of the household, I feel like there's this complexity, right? So, when you get off work, and and your girl in the house, are you ready to get off work and go right in the house and and go?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
But
I am. And I ain't saying that to be funny.
No, but
but I
that's fi-
used,
that's-
but
that's
I
fine.
used, it used to be fuck no.
okay.
But then but remember, I always say,
No, it ain't like it's like fuck no. Like yeah, you gonna come in, boom. But like nigga, at the first moment, I be wanting to sit
wanna
the
digress.
fuck down.
And
I want to
nothing.
get in that
You get
shower
what I'm saying?
before I even hug you for real and really be. I want to get in that shower and then tell you, oh yeah, come on, hop in this bed. Like I just want to lay down. You feel me? Turn a movie on. Yeah, that's cool. But in the first me walking through the door, no, my nigga. Especially how I be working all day up on a fucking man. Fuck no, I'll be coming through. I'll be coming. I
do
was
you
just
feel like
working
you
in
get
the
time
ramp.
to yourself?
In
I
the
do.
car.
Yeah, I did.
In the car, on the way
In the
home.
car is always the drive.
On the way, it's the drive. That's it. Because it's like, yo,
Got the music going. You in
got
that
to
bitch.
see,
you in
that's
your
why,
zone.
but see, you gotta create that space. You gotta verbally say that you need that space and then take that space.
people don't
But
understand that. though.
that's not on them to understand. It's only for you to give them the information and let them.
But see, what be my problem is I'm so used to, cause I never had the one I can lean on. So
Right.
the reason I even became the one I can lean on in the first place is because I wanted to give my siblings that, cause I
I get
know
it.
how it ain't not having it.
I get it.
I'm so used to being the one, like, yo, when I get money and shit, if I don't do something for somebody else, it literally, I feel bad that oh, look, yo, I want this watch. Yo, I'm gonna grab that shit. Then I be feeling bad, like, yo, somebody else could have, you know what I mean?
But you
that's-
cut
so
yourself
then-
short.
but you
Now
can't- but you can't.
Now you not rewarding your like. All right,
But
but
most
pause.
people,
Look,
what
check this
a
out.
lot of people don't
You
get,
not
though, cutting
accepting-
yourself short
but you not
is what
accepting-
is what helped us do that. Like Harriet Tubman cut herself short to bring other people. You know what I'm saying?
Millions.
Like millions. Like we as a
Thousands.
whole, as a culture, we don't cut ourselves short to help the next person for real.
But
We
that's,
don't.
And that's
not-
why niggas is not where they
That's
supposed to
not,
be.
that's
But-
not always true neither. Though.
I know you're about to
And
go
you
with
got,
it.
but you gotta understand though, and this is the key fact what we talking about. When people go and move like that, and they just go, they burn out because they never take care of themselves.
And they
You
avoid it.
gotta
Yeah.
take
You come first.
that space. You gotta take your space.
No, I ain't gonna care.
Once you
Ever
take
since I got out of a relationship, my nigga, I've been nothing but full self-care. That's why I ain't been doing shit. I just been straight on some chill
I don't
shit.
even think it got nothing to do with
Nigga.
relationship though, cause the
No,
right
I'm just
person
saying,
goes-
like, not even just being in a relationship.
You
I'm talking
gotta
about
be
just
the right
being
person
you
first.
for
Just
yourself.
Just being able to get
You
into
feel
a
me?
synchronization where you
You
can
gotta
actually
have
Right.
yourself right before
Get
you
collected.
can do anything
Yeah.
with anybody.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
But
nigga,
that
I'm
mean you
toxic.
gotta be in
I
that
can't
space to
you
know
feel
that
me?
you
I'm
got
toxic
feelings.
as shit.
Right.
Every time
You
I
gotta
came to
be in that
realize
space
it.
for somebody
You
come
feel
in the
me?
space that you
Like, but
looking
nigga,
for
I
to
can
feel.
say that. Like, I can be, like, I can say that shit. But nigga, I'm at the same time, I'll be like, no, like, I'm cool. Like, I'm not on no type.
Hey.
And I'm chilling because I really had to know myself. I had to really get myself. I just went through a whole depression. And motherfuckers that I expected that was around me, that was, gang. Nigga, I'm talking about even family, to close ones, nigga, left me for dead type shit. I'm just like, all right, boom. You feel me? And ever since then, that shit just stuck in my head,
Yo.
my nigga. That shit made me go stupid.
You know what
feel
get me though? people will know you're going through depression and still going around.
So do you feel like
ain't nobody did? Like I was going through it.
But do y'all think about the people that might be going through it at the same time you going through it? Everybody go through shit. And it's not on, and it's like, yeah, we get it that you going through it. I understand. The only way that somebody can help you is if you get the fuck up and you make a move. Then niggas can help push you. But if you not getting that motion first, all you gonna do is fuck up everybody else that just got up. Niggas is just getting up.
True.
And then then you gonna feel bad because you fucked up because another nigga wouldn't get up and move. No, we not doing that no more. That's that space. I'm taking my space from everybody. If you don't want to move, then move. If you get rolled over, my nigga, I love you. Rest in peace to you. We gone. We gone. You not getting on this floor. You not going to the next floor with us. We gone.
Right.
I got kids. I'm not worried about getting, bro. I want to buy time, bro. We just talking about really getting in the space. We need to tell our kids how to really live, bro. We don't know how to live yet. We still talk about how to live without even find our emotions. We gotta get there. Like that's the big goal. That's what we gotta look for. We gotta up our standards as men. You feel what I'm saying? Like how we living. How we really living. If we living with our women should be learning some shit with us, and we should be learning some shit from them.
You know what? That brings us perfect segue. So I came across one of the video clips, and it was a guy talking about men in marriage, and he said that right now it's just too much of the hookup culture. And he said the reason why men are opting out is because marriage doesn't really provide any value towards men. That it's mostly pertain to them, or majority of the benefit goes towards the woman. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't agree.
Okay.
Man, I don't even want to.
Only reason being because for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I grew up in a house that was marriage.
Okay.
Right, so I understand firsthand what it is to see a couple, go through the ups and downs and make it through. You know what I'm saying? When my pops, what he didn't have, his wife had. You know what I'm saying? People get in the notions of, especially women, right? Cause most women feel like, oh no, I don't want to say the word carrier man, but it's like assist a man in a way until he get on his feet and he becomes where he need to be for the household.
You feel like you don't get that, or you feel like the women
I feel that today, like if I ain't bringing this table ain't all mine, the boy ain't gonna come. Right? And to me, it's not always gonna be set up that way where a man gonna have everything. Right? In the society, to me, they made it so that it ain't like that. Nowadays, you got
every chick ain't like that because man, I know some bougie girls that really do that, but man, at the same time, bro, and they don't care about none of that shit, man. They be living the same way a nigga be living, like nigga on some real shit. But I'm talking about that. That ain't all necessary. Cause not every.
What I'm saying is
but I know what you're talking about because that's what they publicize. That's what they. You feel me?
If you like, and y'all can speak on it, but this is how I feel when it comes to relationships, right? If y'all talking about marriage, a lot of people they do it for a wedding. It's not a fucking marriage.
Agreed.
So you in it, and they're like, oh, like it's all blissful in the beginning because I done came down the aisle, suited, my girl was here, my people was here, my family here. It's a big thing. Shorty, nigga, when y'all come back from your honeymoon, that's when the shit really start. You know what I'm saying? Then you really find out who the fuck you with.
I feel like
who you dealing with.
I feel like men. This is my opinion. A man should be 100% with himself and knowing who he is, what he can bring to the table. Because a lot of this bring to the table should be like gender roles for real. Not realizing that, all right, cool, we're a unit. As a man first, me personally, I feel like you should put yourself in a position mentally, spiritually, and physically too, financially, to if you taking that woman from her father, she shouldn't need him no more if you come into our life for real. That's
Okay.
how I feel. If he giving you off. So and then once you try to coincide with that unit, it's a lot that I can learn from my wife or my wife to be too.
Okay, so when you say
So,
that, right?
It's like people will be like the gender role: the man get money, the woman cook. It shouldn't be like that.
Alright.
Because what if my girl can't cook? Why can't I teach her?
Okay, cool. That's cool. I understand that. But isn't it vice versa? When you say when a man taking the woman from the father, isn't the woman taking the guy from the
Yeah,
mother?
but if the man is supposed to be the leader of that tribe, because you know, like you leaving your legacy for real. I'm not saying like the woman can't lead because arrogance that I don't know, she gotta lead me.
Right.
You feel me? It should be vice versa. But at the same time, I just feel like as a man, if you want to be the man of your household, if you want, you can't have the title if the story don't all the way match.
What's the detail of being a man of the house?
The being a man of the house is being the one that no matter what, they know they can confide in you. You bringing in whatever you need to bring in to teach them. You know what I mean? I feel like a man is supposed to give. I feel like a man is supposed to give for the woman to make it better. It's like, all right, look, I'm providing this house. All right, make it a home. You feel me? I'm providing this.
Okay, so hold on. So bro here, he's the only one who's actually, I'll say, is the one that's actually engaged,
on the cusp. On the cusp of being married. Okay.
You're the closest. You're the closest to it. So what's your take on it?
I'm gonna be real. The reason why is because a lot of people not really being themselves, and that's the first thing. You really do not find your wife or your husband when you marry. You find them when you first meet them. Exactly. I promise you that. You gonna know who this person is because you gonna be with them long enough. I done seen the ugliest side of my wife, but I have seen the most beautiful side of my wife at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? And she done seen the ugliest side of me. That, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
you had like little stuff.
No, I ain't. She done seen the shit with me. You feel me? And we have been real with each other, but we in the space where we take that space.
So what's it take for a man to feel comfortable to be vulnerable to a woman?
You gotta be.
I think you just find it. I think it just hit you.
It hits you. That shit just come.
I'm gonna be real with you. When a man real with himself, it's easy to be real with his woman.
I like that as well. Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. When you in a space when you can look yourself in the mirror and you can really say, "Yo, I'm living how I say that I'm living." You feel what I'm saying? And now my woman or women are in a space where they can move and operate how they want to, using the same formulas and methods that I put myself here. We be talking about bringing shit to the table. When you got a real situation, you both got your own tables. And if she don't got a table, whatever she don't got on her table, y'all gonna get together, get the supplies to put both of y'all tables together and look at each other's table and figure out what both of y'all can put on each other's tables and then go out to the world and exchange. Nobody need to bring shit. When I go into any business, don't bring shit to my table, my nigga. My table full. I am more than enough. You feel what I'm saying? So for me being more than enough, I need you to be more than enough. That means not just coming with a person that's more than enough, not coming with missing parts of that table. Because you're going to fix that first. All you need is a platform to build off of. But there's no full platform. You feel me?
Facts.
When you really own your platform, it's different. When you really own your platform and y'all both get together and you get out of hustling and you start doing real business, and y'all really got real trademarks, LLCs, you got real S corporations, you got real business, and you really doing commerce with other businesses, then you in a whole nother space mentally, because you're not dealing with I gotta get up and actually have to grind day to day.
Yeah.
That is going to fuck your mind up every day. If you gotta get up every day, you gotta go to work every day, first thing on your mind is, I gotta go get this bag. You feel what I'm saying? When you really own your situation, the first thing on your mind is, I gotta figure out another way to make some more money.
So would you say that majority of like a man's problem, since we've talked about majority of, is, I'll say, or in summation, it's like men are the providers. There's a lot of pressure on y'all. people come to you. A lot of y'all are the go-tos. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, like you know what I mean, like you're clutch. You know what I'm saying? If somebody could give you a nickname. So, do you feel like is that the primary reason that there's such a rise in Black male suicide? So we touched on depression a little bit, but there's literally been over the past few years a 73% increase in Black male suicide. So do you feel like it's because of incarceration? Do you feel like it's because there's no outlet? Do you feel like it's poor choices for the outlets?
I think it's well, first of all, I don't think it's enough. It's not enough love in the world for one.
Let's talk. Okay, that's simple. Love is something basic. You can't even buy that. You know what I mean?
But you can provide it. But it's how you provide that love. You know what I'm saying? For me, when people commit suicide, is because one, like, it's a mind thing, right? So most people that to me, I'm gonna speak for me. When I hear people commit suicide because they didn't find an outlet, right? Of course, there's trauma, there's experiences, probably not fully educated on, or they haven't found a purpose.
Okay, that's different.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, every human being, as they go through life, their journey changes. They mature at a different rate.
Facts. Nobody grows in the same path, right?
You might sit here and look at Logan and be like, damn, I want how I want to be like how he is. But his journey is different. So he took what was purposeful for him to get where he at.
And a lot of men
you got guys that's in their fucking 40s and 50s and still haven't found their fucking purpose.
That's what I was just gonna say, and that you feel like they take that envy and put it out, and put it back on you in a negative way.
You go like if you're in tune with TV, movies, and the internet, you hear these things where it's never too late. You got motherfuckers. You go to fucking college. You got a fucking 55-year-old in college. You know what I'm saying? So the idea is like, you gotta find your marathon and you gotta run that shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, if he get it first or my man's get it first. You know why? Because I'm celebrating. Because as long as I know my team is getting it, I know my time gonna come. And when my time gonna come, guess what? I'm shining just like them.
And that's hard to come by. So
when it's like that, people, you need people that can resonate spiritually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you see me out, most of the time I go out by my fucking self. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, but I go out by myself. Why? Because I trust me.
A lot of my male friends I feel like are the same way. I feel like they do that often.
Another thing that piggyback off of that, like he was saying,
by myself,
people being one and two with they self for real. A lot of people be seeing it. They see what they want and they know what they got to do to get to it. But the pressure be so much. They don't understand. You got this gift, right? You got a gift. A lot of people recognize what their gift is early. They don't use it because of the pressure that's on them. God gave us the gift, but you feel me? The evil power know that they can't take us, so they put a bunch of pressure on us so that we don't use the gift. You know what I mean? And then so now it's like when you take away that, you got a gift. A lot of people can't handle the pressure. It's like, to whom much is given, much is required.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't take the workload.
Also in that, some people don't even discover their gifts. Some people don't know what their gifts are.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like, okay, you take a guy.
So basically just self-identity is just a big thing. I feel like that bleeds into chop from the childhood.
You could be
childhood trauma, adulthood traumas.
You could be
just
great
be
at
having
many
nobody
things.
to talk to, really, to get that shit off their mental. That shit be
multiple things.
Go to therapy.
Some people don't be having.
I think therapy is a great thing, but
you gotta think everybody don't have a strong mental.
Exactly.
That shit probably weigh on people's heads so bad they been wanting to get that shit out, can't take it. Something happened to them, probably went through some trauma shit and never told nobody. You feel me? A lot of females go through shit like that with being raped or anything. Niggas too,
but
man.
Now on that, right?
You feel me?
On that. Part of the reason why some people are like that, they feel like they can't get out because that shit started at home. In most cases, right?
Yeah.
Because now,
there was no outlet.
because you have your father and your mother, but then you got Uncle Tony over here raping the shit out you, right?
I'm always
and then he'll tell you, yo, keep it on the hush.
Or
So now you're trained. Like people don't realize, yo, like your first teaching is your family.
and then a lot of people, your parents can be going through what they going through. They could be sitting right here. You can fall as a kid in there. They ain't even trying to take the time. Stop all that crying. I can give you something to cry
Exactly.
for.
Real
You feel
shit.
me? And then
Yeah,
like
man.
you keep hearing that as a kid, you gonna go outside because
what? My father
yo,
used to-
the only thing as
Nigga used to
kids
hit
we
me
want to
if I cried. That
do,
nigga
I
was
want to
like,
make
nigga, I
my
wish-
parents
nigga,
proud.
he's like, nigga,
So,
stop crying.
Regardless, so it's like, all right, my parents ain't around. I gotta show them that I'm tough without them. So I'm gonna get bullied, but I'm not gonna cry though, cause they gonna give me something
Because
to
then
cry
you're weak.
for.
Listen,
Because it's a
right?
sign of weakness, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, shit.
a lot of people they be like, you know, like I had my aggressive moments and stuff, right? So growing up, my family they fight.
For sure.
They fight. And I mean, you would think they fighting a fucking op, but this is in the house, right? I see this shit almost if not every weekend, almost every other fucking weekend, right? Now here I am. I'm cool. I'm chill, relaxed. But the more I see this shit, the more aggressively internally I become. So now when it's my turn to actually express what it is I'm really trying to express, it comes out wrong because I'm too busy expressing it the way I saw it.
Right.
This is how it's supposed to be. So if somebody pissed me off, instead of me saying, "Yo, bro, let me holler at you. I just want to talk to you," I won't even give you a chance. I'm at your fucking neck because this is how I'm taught.
Conflict resolution, I feel like in the male society is just it seems to be led one of two ways. You either have so many black men that become artists, and it's my personal reflection on that is I feel like it is one of the most positive ways that a man can get his thoughts out there without judgment. And I think that black men's judgment, like their thoughts, are just for a black man to say, "Hey, this is what I'm thinking and this is what I'm feeling," and for people to receive it as one, something heavy, something to hold and to actually, like take serious, and then two, to actually, think about how they're impacting on it. It's almost swept under the rug almost every time. So I feel like, when it comes to conflict resolution, when it basically just comes to positive outlets in society, I think that, like when we was talking about, therapy, going back to it, I agree that therapy is a great way, for people to get help. However, going back to what you were saying, like meeting people is a different level of being able to connect and being able to find purpose in life, being able to find, the way that you can associate with not just family, but friends, other people in life, because let's be honest, your family's not always going to be there. People die.
Even if it's your girl, and like, sometimes when you be with somebody and you really, you can really open up and that's your bond. And even if man, as she don't give you an ear out, when you really trying to get some shit off your head, you gonna feel some type of way. You gonna be like, all the shit out here, but you can't really, you feel me? You gonna feel some type of way. You gonna walk around with a little mood. Yeah, you gonna get over it, but you gonna feel some type of way at the end of the day, because you expect that shit right back. You feel me?
Yeah. The payback, like you said about therapy, right? I agree. Like I do feel like people need to go to therapy, but at the same time,
I feel like that's what
Right.
big bros are for, like OGs,
No.
like, but the right kind.
no, because
When I say the right kind, I'm talking about when I say OGs, I'm talking about people with degrees.
And even with him, like you agree that
I'm talking about individuals that have held roles in society that influence positive culture.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are OGs to me. I'm not talking about.
But
But
let,
see,
like,
you should
let's
really
just,
go and see somebody that is actually trained, but there is people that are for you, that you'll find that are actually trained to be therapists. They went to school for it, but they're cool as shit to you. And you really have to find it. You don't just go with the first therapist you see online
Hell
or
no.
the commercial you see.
Facts.
You really should do research. You should go to it's like dating. When you find a really good therapist, it's like you found a new chick.
Here's what I'm saying.
Really good one,
Here's
you
what
know
I'm saying. That might be a big leap for somebody.
And that's
so
that's
what I'm saying is, but
understandable.
whereas they don't even open up to the next person that actually could be a positive open ear for them, I feel like there's a certain shelteredness that black men feel, or a certain enclosedness that they're
I
not
believe
able
that.
to say, okay, I can relax at least. So that's why I'm saying, and that's why I thank y'all for coming, because I wanted to connect the fact that therapy is always an option, but we have to have better practices into even getting to a place of having that consciousness of saying, okay, I understand the purpose and I understand how it's just like if you want to go learn a new skill. If you want to go learn how to like lay bricks on and touch up the front of your house, you're not ready to go to Home Depot and just go out there buying a whole bunch of stuff. You're gonna ask questions. You're gonna look up some information. So
Being at Home Depot, we gonna get the Migos, nigga.
Look,
they all
that's
gonna
what
be
you
right
like.
there.
Okay, look, that's
They all gonna be right there. Hey, I need 10 of y'all build a house. Let's go.
But what I'm saying is, I really feel like, you know, when it comes to basically bringing it home, I feel like when it comes to men's mental health, there are a lot of resources that are available and not just, you know, actual talking to someone. There's sports therapy, there's water therapy, like there's so many, there's, you know, acupuncture, there's so many different things that can really actually, you know, make you feel like a different person to where your mind is reset into where you're basically like your body's recalibrated, just like, you know, the technology we use every day. But we got to get into Set the Record Straight. So we're about to do a real pop quiz, y'all, and then we're going to be wrapping it on up. So real quick, all right, 5 things, well, actually it's going to be 4. Do you feel, everybody just give one thing that you feel that women don't understand about men, and we're going to go around the room. One
women
thing.
don't understand about
Yes,
men?
clear up
shit.
one thing that you want women to understand when it comes to, you know, like, listen, when I come to, like here's an example. When I come to you, sometimes
so
I need for you to just listen to me and don't say anything until you actually let me finish.
Here's one.
Go ahead.
Because I hear that a lot. I guess because it's me. But women need to understand that when men come to you humbly and ask you questions, I don't want to hear, I don't like being asked questions. I'm asking questions because I need fucking clarity.
Okay.
I'm asking questions because I need to understand what the fuck we got going on. I'm asking questions because you don't want me acting impulsively and then you sitting there looking at me like, yo, why the fuck he did this? Right? So my thing is just like, and this in general, like we, you know, especially you dealing with somebody that's an overthinker, that thinking 24/7. Because believe it or not, most men, we think 24/7. We don't always speak exactly what's on our fucking mind, but we think. And if we take the time out to actually come to you and actually ask for your input,
Okay.
understand that is so fucking valuable. And the moment that you even deny what we're asking for, we off to the races. We think about, okay, fine, you don't want to answer that question, we're gonna find somebody else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if not that, it's gonna fuck us up mentally because it's like, damn, well, bitch, you supposed to be somebody that I'm supposed. Look, listen, look, y'all
talking about somebody for real.
Hey, yo, I found that bitch. Damn, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Cinnamon apple.
You feel me?
For that nigga?
Like,
Oh my lord.
y'all just gotta understand, like, you know, as men, like it take us so, it take for a guy, even for somebody like me, it take me so long to actually feel comfortable to even allow you to know what my mind is thinking.
I got you. Logan?
No, this like too funny.
On some real, I want women to understand that there's been a long road of deception that men have followed for a very, very long time. A lot longer than they think. And there's issues that we are not even aware of that we have to deal with that are just coming and being presented to us by us. So I would say that with the understanding that women are going through the same thing, because women are coming into a space where they are not shut up and get in the kitchen. So
Correct.
Who am I outside of what I'm doing? The same feelings of uncertainties of who I am as a person are the same things that we feel as men, and the same space of patience that's needed for that nurturing to be required of you for understanding and patience. It's the same thing we need as we journey into this new space, because this is going to allow us to really figure out who we truly are and not who we were taught to be.
I love it. CJ?
Women, if I wanted them to understand something, respect the detox time that we need. A lot of times men be like,
Space.
I need to just chill for a minute. Not saying there's nothing against you. Not saying I don't want to be around you. I could be around you, but can it be quiet right quick while I gather my thoughts? Without you thinking some shit going on.
That is her.
That is her.
Yeah, that's
And it be
thing.
niggas for real.
That's
You get what I'm
taking
saying?
that space.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, take your space.
Okay. Fly.
Me, I hate when they straight up assume a nigga is cheating. Like off the that's just like their first instinct. And that go from like
Oh, it hurt.
no.
But tell the truth.
That shit be crazy because
real,
it be
though.
crazy because it be like damn like yo how you always just assume a nigga cheating and you just go off the rip and then you got but that go for both like you
But
feel
how
the
many
women and
times you get
female.
away with it without a thought even coming past?
What do
That's
you
part of
mean?
the game. If you gonna play the game, that's part of the game.
Even when I'm not playing the game because at the end of the
It
day
ain't,
yo
it's either you in the game or you out the game indefinitely. Ain't no jumping back and forth with that.
Right.
If you in the game, you in the game.
You in that shit.
When you out, and you make it clear, I'm out the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Is there
but
a struggle
even
for men to commit because of past traumas? Like, is it based off of the relationship with their mother, their grandmother?
My father
I
always-
try to
my
tell you.
father always had hoes.
Man,
Listen,
Okay.
I just think men is
was
greedy.
made for more.
Okay.
Men was made for two women, so it's hard to commit to one when
Listen,
it wasn't.
It's not made for
real.
two women. Men
Alright,
are
so look,
made
check this
to
out.
mate. We just fuck, my nigga. We just fuck. Look,
Listen,
I
Nah,
swear
yo,
to
this
God.
is just what I think though, yo. In
Like-
general,
like-
yo, being honest, yo, niggas just always want what they can't have.
Real shit.
Oh, I got this, like, cause even if you notice, like, I'm be 100% with you.
That shit
you
used
can
to be
have one
up
type
a
of
nigga.
chick, right?
It's
And you
a gay-
have her, and then you, oh my god, yo, I got the baddest bitch in the world. But if you go on porn, you're not gonna look at her body type, cause you
Real
got
shit.
that at
You
home.
looking at that
You
big
gotta look
ass.
at something different, cause it's like, oh, I want
Real
this
shit.
now because I have this. So then you get what I'm saying?
Alright,
That's
so
what
look,
it
Like
be,
a
man.
satisfaction.
Made
Yeah.
for
For me.
more than one
Right.
woman.
For me, much for me,
Go ahead.
all right. I don't think it's hard for a man to commit. I
Hell
think
no.
I think what I think it is that a lot of people they for one, in most cases, it's competition.
Let's talk about it.
If she ain't doing her part, nigga,
Let
that's
me
what
finish.
kills
Let me
everything.
We're
finish.
not here to talk about throat goats. Relax. That's the next episode.
Yeah. You gonna say that? See, is competition, right? To see who can do what the most, who can get what the most,
Okay.
right? I feel like a lot of times on both ends, female and male, they miss their blessings because they run about the nets.
Okay. That's fair to take
You know what
back.
I'm saying? The reason why I say that because I have people in my camp that every week is you got this chick, oh cool, I'm gonna go and get this. Oh, you got that chick right there, all right cool, I'm gonna go like it's a race.
It sounds
You know
a
what
little
I'm saying?
immature to me
So
as well.
it's volume mature. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like it's a fucking relationship. It's you can't say I can't commit because at the end of the day we all want that one companion. Right? We all want to wake up to that one person that make us feel something.
It's
You know
like
what I'm
he's
saying?
saying. It's like
There's only
no-
one. There's only one.
No control.
It's only one person for everybody on this earth.
That's not true.
Nah, I don't think that's,
That's not
though.
true. It's more women on the earth than
Than
there is
men,
men. So,
right.
so who don't get love? Who are you to say that this person? You know what? You missed the cutoff, bitch. You don't get no love, and all you bitches outside there, no love. in
Cause
you.
niggas, in reality, we don't control who we even love. We don't even control that.
Yo,
How do you
on
mean?
some real.
What do you
Listen,
mean?
We don't
We
get
got like five
you can be
bitches.
like, yo,
then
I
they'll
love
be
this
back.
girl, and
So-
like,
so-
yo,
so
and
basically,
women don't get
so-
this.
so-
They be like, yo, why do you love me so much? And they
Alright,
be like, I don't know.
So for every bit, so for
it's-
every girl you
It's
that
because you be
all
loving
all I'm gonna say.
something
You-
physical.
you got kids?
Nah. I feel like if you
So
can
if
tell
you had,
me a
hold
reason.
on real quick. Watch this. So if you had a son, right, and you had another son, which one do you love first, the first or the second?
And conversely, I had an abortion. So yeah.
So if you had two
you ain't have an
kids,
abortion.
if
she
you had
an
two
abortion.
kids, right,
What's wrong with y'all?
right, that part. But if you had two kids which one you gonna love more, the first or the second, and how you gonna identify?
I'm gonna love them both the same.
So
Why
can't you love two women the same way that you? What
you
part
talking
of love,
about kids?
What part of love get changed though in a demographic? Like what part of love? If love is the same word and love is the same thing, what part of love changes between your kids and your spouse? What part of the love change?
Okay.
What part of the love change?
All the shit
the
that
love might change depending on how I met the chick.
It does change.
That's
It does change because
it's a not
that
love.
can
It's a
end.
one night stand.
You ain't gonna abandon
I'm not
your
gonna love
kid.
a one night
Niggas
stand.
do
I'm
that,
gonna just
though.
love my child.
Niggas
Yeah, but
do
niggas
that,
do that though. But I'm
if
saying, but
if
if
you
you as a
got
man,
if you got the one, you're not gonna abandon
certain
your,
love. It's certain
like,
types of love
like the
awaiting.
people that
no,
you-
if it's her, no, if you got the one, no, you ain't.
But it's more than just. I'm trying to tell you. Like,
certain
you
types
can
of
have
love
two.
though. Certain types of love awaken certain type things in your spirit.
Right.
You can love
Sure.
your kids, and your spirit is not going to be awoken to arouse.
That's a
them
whole
unless you
different
sick.
part of your spirit.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a
if
whole
my
different
woman love it,
situation.
you feel me? So like she's having a different spot, a different part of my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like motherfuckers, they don't be in love. They just be a lot of
They be
people like
flashing,
nah.
like,
They
hey,
like
little-
the feeling because I know niggas who
practice
like
for this.
falling in love but don't like being in love.
That's it.
So it's
That's
okay.
it.
You
Work.
get what I'm saying?
That's a
So
lot
they be
of
like,
work.
yo,
And
I'm
a lot
falling
of
in love.
work.
Yo, I'm falling in love.
Sure.
I like this feeling. I like what's coming. But then it's like once you in love and you
gotta
deal
put
with the
work
shit
to
that's in
maintain
love,
it. Yeah.
they don't be wanting that shit in there.
So since
So
we
it's
all
like-
agree that love is probably one of the hardest things we work on, what would you say is, and I'm gonna go around the room, this is gonna be the last question. What is one of the best ways that you handle stress? That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I'm gonna go this way, go ahead.
The best way I handle stress,
Positive stress.
smoke, and I be having to be by myself. I ain't gonna cap. I just be by myself. I can handle stress if I'm working or just doing something. That's when I just cut everybody off and just, you feel me, just be in my own world.
But do you resolve the problem that you
I
really
resolve
have?
the problem because I be at a calm state, and then I just really,
You think
you
it
feel
through.
me? Yeah, I start thinking through and breaking it down for real.
Breaking it down, like you do the, okay.
Because you be having to, because if you think of everything about once, if everything hitting you, getting called here like, damn, you got to boom, boom, or you got to go spend this shit, you got to go try to make this right quick and all, man. That shit get to you, you just going all day, you ain't take a break. You notice you been running all day. You know, that shit get to you, you just be like, all right, shit, hold on, I'm stressing out, like I got to sit down and relax. You feel me? You got to turn it, you got to shut the world out and just really, all right, boom, let me gather this shit, break this shit down. So you know what the fuck you need to do.
Kel?
Well, for me, I mean, I do what I do. I mean, my outlet is photography.
Okay.
I mean,
And fuck
Yeah.
a lot of hoes, you feel me?
no, I don't even fuck a whole lot of hoes.
I'm saying that's my stress reliever.
All right, well, I'm talking about me right now.
Shopping.
Okay, shopping. It's shopping, that's positive. All right.
You know what I'm
Go ahead.
Retail therapy.
You know what I mean? Photography. I mean, if I really gotta get something out, like I know who I can talk to for that.
Yeah.
But even sometimes, even with that, even though I have
Yeah.
that access, I don't always use that access because sometimes you get like for
You,
me,
you gotta
like,
value it.
I gotta
And
for me
preserve it.
because my mind think it goes into overdrive, so I really gotta process certain shit. And it might take a day, it might take a week. But for me, like I basically deal with shit on my own. And then when I feel comfortable enough to want to express what it is that I was thinking that week or that day, then I know who exactly I need to talk to. But if it's somebody I gotta go directly to, yo, Logan, I need a couple of days before I come talk to you. Then we chat like that.
Fact.
That's how I handle shit. Because now, like even before, like I said, I would be impulsive about everything. So if I even thinking, I'm whether it's good or bad, I'm doing it. Right? So my people, they always told me, number one, check your attitude at the door before you leave the house. It wasn't.
I like that. That's
It
definitely.
wasn't because I'm a bad person. It's because like, yo, I know that if I tell you that, you're gonna think about your actions while you're out here. I want to make sure that you make it back home safe. That's the key.
And not only that, but then it doesn't impede on the household.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Logan.
Yo, one thing that I've found to be very like peaceful is I get some time to myself. I listen to some different frequencies, like some 777 frequencies on YouTube, and then I breathe. But
You practice breathing.
But what I've really found to be very satisfying is being able to have these conversations in real life conversations with friends of mine who have accomplished things and being able to be in a space to just talking about life, you know what I mean, and being able to bounce off ideas and hey, I'm having this issue. Oh, let's figure out a solution. Let's figure out your solution while we figuring out my solution. And hey, you know what? It looks like if we do this, we can both coast into our solutions together. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
I like that word coast. Bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave with this quote. I've been dropping some. I hope niggas is taking notes and dropping some fire quotes today. Yeah, but my man, he said, one of my mentors. You feel me? He said, because we were sitting at the high rise, sitting in this condo, and we overlooking the city, and he like, yo, you know, at this level, it's about collaboration, but at the street level, it's about competition. And once you figure that out, everything becomes so much easier. And that's real. Once you're able to work with people to figure out your issues.
But a lot of people scared to work with each other though.
Hey,
yo, see,
that's
I don't think I'm really scared. I'm just naturally like, even like when I'm just not a real big people person, right?
And ain't no such thing as a bad opportunity.
Right, you're right.
And then on top of that, some people like Logan might have a vision. He might pitch it to all of us, right?
Yeah.
And it might be a great smashing thing, right? And he knew it's gonna work. Why? Because one, he thought about it, he planned it, and he got faith into what the fuck he visualized.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
You got us three, you might be sitting like, yeah, that shit might sound sweet, but yo, Logan, I don't know.
Nah, but see,
Right.
I'd be the type though. I'm not a man for like a million words. So like Logan, pitch your idea is great. I'm not gonna let y'all go, hey yo, I'm not feeling that shit. I'm not gonna talk to none of y'all. Cause I already know what's going on. I'm
Right.
like, holler at Logan. All right, yo, I'm feeling this. I got this towards it. You hit me for real. If I need to detox, I know the type of person I am. I cannot be around people because I just can't. Like I'm gonna be on some shit with everybody. You feel me? Because like that's, I'm being real. Like
yourself.
I'm Aquarius.
Aquarius. Okay, so you feel like one of the best stress relievers for you is just
you gotta be by
yourself.
yourself and create. So I will lock myself. I tell and like people will get the wrong idea. Like my mom, you feel me? My mom, my girl, my siblings. Oh, you just don't like me. It's me, right? And it's just like, nah, I just know when I go through what I'm going through, the only person that I really want to be around is me. Or I'll be in the studio where, you feel me? Because my man's helped me create, so I'm around him because you get
hell of a stress reliever too.
So I'll
That's
go.
what I meant to.
I'll
Like,
go on
black
that
men-
bitch for like days.
Yeah.
Literally, I went through this probably like in December. I shut everybody out. I ain't want to talk to nobody. Everybody, oh, you should talk to me. You should talk to me. And I'm trying. I'm trying like, yo, look, I'm trying to still fit your needs because you feel a need for me to talk to you, but I can't do this shit right now. Then it's like, you feel me? I hit the booth. I'm the type of person, I got to work through it. Like I did like 3 albums in like 2 weeks. Like work, and then like I came out of it a little better. You know what I mean? Like I physically just can't be around.
Yeah,
Because I'm the type of person that I like to help people, so I would enjoy, even though I might not know what to say, because I really like my choice of words be like fucked up, but I be trying though.
Okay.
I'll take on what you got. I'm the type of person naturally. I'll take on what you got. I'll take on what you got. Come on, we gonna figure this shit out together. I ain't even take on what I got yet.
Right, you can't even address it.
I can't even address it.
But
So
see, if I'm your real friend though, and I see you doing that, I'm not
I'ma
gonna
back
allow
off.
you to do that because as your friend, you fucking up for both of us. You fucking up the flow for both of us because what you doing not gonna last.
right.
That shit ain't gonna last, and that shit not gonna help me, and that shit not gonna help you. So as your friend, I'm gonna tell you like, bro, listen, what the fuck you got going on? All this, yeah, you don't wanna be, man, fuck that. What the fuck you got going on? And that's when you feel what I'm saying. You also just got, you know what I mean?
No,
You got check yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves because we know where we going. And sometimes we be thinking we already there without realizing that we still got work to do. So that's why them results that we've been waiting for ain't there yet. And niggas don't understand because they not seeing it because the results ain't there. We know it's coming.
Right,
You feel me?
patience.
So you just gotta be patient with yourself and say, you know what? Because if you truly are doing it for their needs, then you know that your needs gotta be met in order to give to them. You feel what I'm saying? If you put a jug of water on the ground and you tip it sideways,
it can't refill each other. You feel what I'm saying? You got 3 jugs, but if you got them angled the right way, you can get all of them to interject into each other and keep the joint rolling.
The cycle going.
You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that whatever you got going on, you taking care of you first. You feel what I'm saying?
That way you're able to replenish yourself.
Right.
Self-preservation.
Yeah, definitely. Well, gentlemen, look, make sure y'all let everybody know where they can follow you. I appreciate everybody just being vulnerable and, just expressing what was on your mind. Go ahead, we can go around the room one more time.
Y'all
let
already
them
know what it is. You can find me on Facebook with my government name. That's Markel Nelson. You can take your ass over to Instagram. That's Kelvis the Blunt himself. Y'all know what it is.
It's Logan. It's your boy Logan H. James, and you can follow me at Logan H. James on all platforms. And check me out on Fanbase at Logan H. James. Make sure that y'all subscribe. Let me get some subscriptions.
Man, look, y'all can find me on IG at YDG Bands. Replace the A with a V. YDG Bands. You know what I mean? The trending topic. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, anything that you can stream it. You can find me. Y'all know what's up.
Name Flock. You catch me on TikTok and Instagram. Drippin' Ink. 2Ks at the end _ You gonna find it.
All right, listen, this was Tough Talks, and definitely we pulled some things up out of y'all, so I appreciate y'all. We're going to come back one more time.
Of course.
Keep it locked.